Hello students, welcome to Chemistry with Nick, and today we are going to learn about acids and bases. So let's dive into the topic. Here are acids. Let me show you. This is sulfuric acid and this is concentrated. It's 98% and 2% is water. So if it is 100%, it never produces hydronium ion. So all the acids have hydronium ion. And here we have hydrochloric acid. This is HCl, and here we have nitric acid. So these are your acids. These are all in aqueous state. We have concentrated and we have dilute state. Now let us look at another forms of acids. We have even in the solid state. So in the solid state we have oxalic acid and boric acid. So this is your boric acid. So you will notice this is in the solid state. So here is in solid state. Okay, so we have to mix this with water, with distilled water, and then we get aqueous state. Next we have oxalic acid, that is also in solid state. Oxalic acid, here we go, this is also in solid state. Now let us look at bases. We have potassium hydroxide, KOH. Here we have ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH, and here we have sodium hydroxide, NaOH. These are your bases, some examples of bases. So how did I prepare this ammonium hydroxide? Is I used liquid ammonia fortis and distilled water. Now how do we make? We always pour distilled water first. Okay, this is just a demonstration. Then you have to add few drops of this liquid ammonia fortis, drop wise. Always remember, we never pour water directly in ammonia fortis. We add ammonia fortis in water. Now let us see how to identify the acids by using the litmus paper. So here we have sulfuric acid, which I have poured in this beaker, and let me dip here. You will not notice any change, so there is no visible change in this paper. But whereas if we take the same litmus paper and try this with bases, here we will take potassium hydroxide, or we can take ammonium hydroxide. It changes the color of the litmus paper to blue. So you can see it is blue in color. So same goes for sodium hydroxide as well as potassium hydroxide. So this is tested by using the litmus paper. Now we have another paper, also known as a universal pH paper, and it ranges from 1 to 14. Here we have 1 to 14. This is your pH values. And we are going to check with the acids. So if the pH value falls below the 7, we call it acid. And if it is above 7, it is known as your base. So let us check the color of these litmus paper and we are going to match with the given colors. So here I am going to take sulfuric acid. I am going to dip this in the paper. And here I get pinkish in color, very dark, so it is concentrated. So let us match with the color. So it falls between the range of 1 and 3. So this is acidic in nature. Now let me take this paper and try with a base. So here base, we will take sodium hydroxide. So let me try. You have to be very careful. Okay. Now here we get a different color. So we are going to match with this pH value. So you will notice it does not fall below the range of 1 to 7. But you will find the color somewhere it matches here. So it is above 7. So it is dark blue in color. Indigo also we can call it. So it ranges from 10 to 12 to 14 here. Right? So this is your base by using a pH paper. So this is the difference between acid and bases by using the litmus paper. Now, sulfuric acid, concentrated, is a non-volatile acid. Why it is a non-volatile acid? If because you'll notice there won't be release of any vapor. But whereas hydrochloric acid is a volatile acid. Volatile acid means it vaporizes very fast at the room temperature. So you'll notice the vapor coming out from this hydrochloric acid. As well as another volatile acid is nitric acid, and it also produces vapor. You can see the vapor.